Well, welcome to another night of basketball. As we're just finishing up the JV game here. Unity girls have the game in hand against the Ashland Odackers. I know as I'm seeing these two officials out here for the JV game, reminding that when I played high school basketball a few years ago, all we had was two officials. And I had the hometown refs, Mike Morris and Bill Oliva, do a few of my high school varsity games over the years. It's been kind of fun. After having them ref my games, I ended up coming up alongside them and being actually able to work the games with them. Football and basketball. And as I'm getting older now, I can definitely respect how long they actually officiated and how well they did for so long. It's getting tougher each year. That'll do it for the JV game. So they have Wilhelm and Fisk. Imagine they'll be getting a third partner here for the varsity game. Hope all of you are staying warm. Sounds like tomorrow might be a little nicer today, but then it's going to be dropping again. Good days, nights to be in watching high school basketball. So we'll be back before the start of the varsity game. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. The Unity Eagles at 1-1 on the year, 0-1 in conference, hosts the Ashland Dockers, who are 0-2 and also 0-1 in conference. I sure don't envy Ashland traveling this far on a weeknight. So hopefully the Eagles can get their second win of the year, first conference win, as they are now in the heart of the North. This game was moved up. Originally, the boys were supposed to play Northwestern tonight, but Northwestern, having made state football, didn't get enough practices in to have their game at that time. So Ashland moved their game with Unity to today, and Saturday will just be a boys' game against Ashland.
Of Mr. Alex Bates. Ashland and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events.
Unity is having their second conference game now as they started their conference at Northwestern and lost. Ashland lost their first conference game against Barron. So one of them tonight come away with their W.
We would like to thank our officials for being here tonight. We greatly appreciate what you do. Our officials tonight are Mr. Michael Breen, Mr. Steve Schultz, and Mr. Ted Bassett.
Also, I suppose I could do a plug for Saturday. There's going to be donkey basketball going on here at Unity in the second gym, Saturday at 7. Starting here for the Ashland Dockers. Got number 1, Kendra Big Boy Peel. Number 3, senior Serenity Cousins. Number 10, senior Eva Norvay. Number 25, junior Addison Koska. And 12, senior 31, Olivia Miller. Head coach Joe Coburn. Assistant coach Brianna Todi Vitek. Now for your Eagles. Number 4, junior Caitlin Taylor. Number 15, junior Andrea Erickson. number 21 senior, Madison Wilhelm. Number 23 senior, Marissa Anderson. And number 43 senior, Brooklyn Courtval.
Good luck to both teams.
Erickson will jump it off against Kostak. Erickson gets the tip. Anderson's able to save it before it goes out of bounds, so the Eagles get the opening tip. Erickson, nice feed inside to Wilhelm. Turnarounder, in and out. Rebound by number 3 there for the Ordockers. Serenity Cousins, or 31. Olivia Miller, I take that back. Number 1 for the Ordockers puts up a 3, but Miller gets the rebound there. Going to be followed by Marissa Anderson of the Eagles. It'll be her first, team first. So Olivia Miller will be shooting 2. She hits the first. She hits the second. 2-0 Ordockers. Wilhelm will bring it up for the Eagles. Nice feed inside to Caitlin. Out to Madison for the 3. Off the rim, misses. Kostak gets the board for the Ordockers. And Cousins will bring it across half court for them. Almost over and back there. Number 10, Eva, saves it for the Ordockers. Misses everything on that. Cousins tries to save it, but she was out of bounds. Eagles ball. Holland will bring it across for the Eagles. And Erickson. Inside again to Wilhelm. This time she scores. Nice pass from Erickson to Wilhelm for 2. We got a 2-2 game. Off the hands of Miller. And Caitlin will bring it across for the Eagles, looking to score. She gets it up, travel. Hopped up, couldn't keep her foot down. Went back up again for its travel call. Miller dropped it off Anderson's foot. Got a jump ball with Brooklyn and Kostak of the Ordockers. Ordockers got this jump ball. So Miller will throw the ball in. Number 1. Deep 3 for her. Ordockers up 5-2. Caitlin able to retain the ball. Pressure. Anderson will put up a 3. She misses, but Wilhelm gets the board for the Eagles. She'll put up a 3, and she hits it. 5-5 game. Anderson comes over with a steal for the Eagles. She can try to score. Tried to hit Erickson, but it was tipped. Erickson gets it again here. Caitlin, nice feed to Wilhelm for 2. And Wilhelm has her 7th point. All 7 points for the Eagles. Coach Corbin not liking what he's seen. He calls a 30-second timeout. Eagles first lead of the game here. So they're up 7-5. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan here of the cold. It seems like we've been spoiled the last few years. But we are living in northwestern Wisconsin. I know we should expect the cold for a few months here coming up. So it'll be Ashland ball after the 30-second timeout by Coach Corbin. Cousins will bring the ball up for the Ordockers. Number 1, Beal threw that one up. Missed it. And Anderson comes away with the board. Passes down to Erickson. Nice move by Erickson. Gets triple team. Forced it up. Misses. Kostock gets the board for the Ordockers. And they'll bring it across half court here. Able to save the turnover there. As Kendra was able to save it from out of goal bounds. Cousins made sure he got it. But Miller that time turned it over, and Anderson comes away with a steal for the Eagles. Nice pass from Erickson to Katie. Katie draws a foul. She'll be shooting 2. Fouls on number 10, Ava Nave. Her first, team first. Caitlin will shoot 2. In, out, and in for the first. Number 24, Chelsea Penner checks in for the Ordockers. It's number 10, Eva, takes the seat. Caitlin hits the second one. Eagles extend their lead here to 9-5. Defense by Erickson there on top of the key. Eagles come out with another steal. Pressure from Wilhelm leads to a bad pass, and Holler picks up the rebound. Erickson looking inside. Anderson feeds Brooklyn inside. She misses, gets her rebound. Can't contain control of it though, off her knee out of bounds. So Ordockers get the ball here. Eagles, number 40, Megan Peterson checks in. And 54, Violet Hill. As Anderson and Brooklyn will take a seat for the Eagles. Peterson comes away with the tip turnover on that. Passes back to Wilhelm, and the Eagles will set up once again. Erickson trying to drive. Draws the foul number 25, Addison Kostock. Her first, team second. Caller will inbound ball for the Eagles. Nice pass to Violet Hill underneath, and she gets it up and in. Violet Hill's first 2 points of the night. Eagles up 11-5. Erickson with a nice flick on defense. Wilhelm putting pressure on. Miller saves the ball as it was tipped up. Cousins puts up a three, misses everything. And number 1, Kendra for the Dockers could not save it. So it'll be Eagles ball. Wilhelm will put up a three, and she hits that one. She lined it up, took her time. She's got 10 on the night, 14-5 Eagles. Kendra answers with a three of her second three. She's got all 6. She's got 6 of the 8 for the Dockers. 14-8 Eagles. Nice pass inside to Peterson by Wilhelm. Put up a shot, missed. And Penner comes away with the board for the Dockers. Postock turnaround miss. Baller gets the board. She'll bring it up. Looking to score. Dribbles off her foot. She can't save it. Turnover out of bounds. Number 21, Josie Brandis, freshman. She checks in for the first time for the Dockers. Number 5, Ramirez as well. And Anderson checked back in for the Eagles. Cousins gets a nice shot up, in and out. Anderson comes away with the board for the Eagles. Peterson looking down low. She's able to find Erickson. Gets a spin move miss. Gets her board. Draws the foul on number 1. Kendra Big Boy Appeal. Be her first. Team third. And Andrea Erickson will be shooting 2. Able to get the first one to fall. Her first point of the night. 15-8 Eagles. Missed the second. Ramirez comes away with the board. Passes ahead to Cousins. Erickson gets the deflection, and Anderson comes away with a steal. Passes back ahead to Erickson, who gets a lay and misses. 21, Brandis gets the board for the Dockers. Anderson tips the ball out of bounds. The pass to Ramirez. Tried to save it, unable to. So it'll be Dockers ball here outside out. And Coach Harris will call a full timeout. So we'll be back after a word from a sponsor.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation, no.
Yeah, I just heard someone telling me today that Rudolph evidently was on a crazy roller coaster ride. He held on for dear life. This will be Ordocker's ball here after the timeout by Coach Harris. Eagles up 15-8. 9:47 left in the first half. So Beal throws it over to Penner. Nice tip by Clay. Wilhelm comes away with it, but then number 1 jumps in there. Beal causes the jump ball. So it'll be Eagles ball on the jump ball. Wilhelm trying to pull with the ball. Out of bounds. The Ordocker's ball. Ramirez puts up a 3 off the top of the backboard. Wilhelm and Cousins battling for the board. Ref said it was off Cousins of the Ordockers, so the Eagles will get the possession here. And Anderson will set up the offense for the Eagles once again. Nice pass inside to Wilhelm. Out to Peterson. She takes a running line. Misses. Throws out of bounds off number 21, Josie Brandis. So Eagles underneath. Nice pass to Brooklyn from Anderson on the inbounds for 2. Brooklyn's first 2 points of the game. Eagles extend their lead to 17-8. Ramirez for 3. Misses. Anderson comes away with the board for the Eagles. Kohler with a nice move. Misses, but Brooklyn's there for the rebound. Misses. And Brandis comes away with the board for the Ordockers. Cousins dribbles her way out of that pressure there. Passes over to Peel, in and out with a 3. Penner comes away with the rebound, but Anderson with the good hands comes away with the steal. Bowler will put up a 3 and she hits. She's got 5 on the night now for the Eagles. The Eagles are up to 20-8. Caitlin with the good D. Beal puts up the 3, misses. Wilhelm tracks the board down for the Eagles. She'll pass ahead to Anderson, just too far, out of bounds. Ordocker's ball. And Erickson will check in as Wilhelm will take a seat. Ove for the Ordockers as Ramirez will take a seat. Anderson put the pressure on. Missed there by Peel, but Pennard comes away with the board. She misses. Erickson gets the board for the Eagles. She'll take her time, bring across half court. Passes over to Anderson. Brooklyn to Erickson. She gets a spin move, misses. And she hits it out of bounds. So it'll be Ordocker's ball. Cousins to Penner. Brandis. Gonna be a foul here. Really calling on, gonna call it on Caitlin. Her first, team second. So the Dockers will inbound underneath. Penner looking to get ball in bounds. Does to Peel, she'll drive in. Tried to put up a shot. A little bit of contact there. Out of bounds off her. And the Eagles will bring it up again once again. Calling an illegal screen here. Hold it on. Andrea Erickson. Her first, team third. Gonna be a foul on Caitlin playing tough D there. Gonna be her second, team fourth. So Penner will inbound the ball. Shoots low. Over to Beal. Beal's put up a few threes, and there she'll put up another one. Misses. Novo's underneath. She gets a board, misses. But then Peterson and Anderson unable to get the board, out of bounds off them. So it'll be Ordocker's ball. Wilhelm checks back in for the Eagles, and Miller checks in for the Ordockers. Brandis gets the inbounds, gets a shot up. Wilhelm saves the ball over to Brooklyn. She'll get it back. Good D by the O'Dockers to get the ball, but then it's going to be a double dribble on the freshman Brandis. So the Eagles keep the ball. Peterson trying to force the issue. Ends up traveling with the ball. So it'll be Ordocker's ball. Erickson with the tip into the backcourt. Penner passes it ahead. Miller gets a shot up, misses everything. Anderson comes away with the board for the Eagles, and she's looking to run. Passes ahead to Erickson. Nice pass. And lay in for Erickson. Erickson's got 3 on the night. Eagles up 22-8. Good D by Brooklyn there, the Eagles. Gonna be a foul call on Madison Wilhelm, I believe. She pushed Penner down. No, they're saying it was on number 40. Peterson with the push. Her first. Team fourth. Team fifth. Nice put up shot there by Miller for the Ordockers. 22-10. Peterson travels that one. Another turnover for the Eagles. Stock and Cousins check in for the Ordockers. Going to be a moving screen on this one for the Ordockers. On 21. Josie Brandis, I think he called a charge. Her first, team fourth. Erickson, she'll pull up a deep two, off the backboard miss. Peterson tried to get the board, but tipped it into Cousins' hands of the Ordockers, and she'll bring it ahead. Nice pass inside to Costa. She is unable to pass it back out. Out of bounds. Eagles ball. So Wilhelm will set up the offense for the Eagles. They're up 12 with 3:20 left. Nice pass inside Peterson. Out to Anderson for a three. Missed. Erickson with the board, and she puts it up and in. Erickson has 5 on the night now, and the Eagles are now up 24-10. Nice tip again by Erickson into the backcourt. Cousins saves it for the Ordockers. Stack thought about the deep two. She drives in. Yep, there's going to be a jump ball there on that. This will be Ordockers' ball underneath. As Peterson takes his heat for the Eagles. Beal for a three off of Cousins. She misses. Miller gets the rebound, misses. Brandis gets the rebound. Nice push pass out to her, and she's able to score. Josie Brandis' first 2 points of the game for the Ordockers, 24-12. Gonna call a foul there. A little bit too much hands by Kendra Peel. Gonna be her second, team fifth. Both teams with 5 fouls here. Hill passes inside to Wilhelm. She misses. Anderson getting called with the push. Trying to get the board. So it'll be Marissa Anderson's second, team sixth. Cousins drives in with a running elbow shot, misses. Anderson tracks the board down for the Eagles, and she's gonna maybe take it in. Nice pass ahead to Caitlin for 2, misses. Anderson was going after the board, but there's gonna be a foul here, I believe, on number 3. No, calling the foul on 21 again. Her second, team 6. Next foul here for either team will be a 1-on-1. Hill with the inbound catch from Anderson for 2. Nice play for the Eagles, 26-12. Just a little too high of a pass there from Cousins to Miller, out of bounds. So the Eagles will take over with 1:30 left in the first half. Wilhelm for 3, and she hits her third 3 of the game. She's got 13 on the night, 29-12 Eagles. Stock tipped out of bounds by Anderson, so it'll be Ordockers' ball, side out. Penner will check back in for the Ordockers. Kostock will take a seat. tipped by Erickson with the steal. She'll take it all the way and scores for 2. Erickson with 7 on the night now, 31-12. Miller gets a shot off and she scores. She's got 6 on the night for the Oredockers, 31-14. Brandis with the reach. Coach Harris calling a timeout here. Ref asked if it's a full 30. Assistant coach said 30, but Coach Harris said nope, full. So he's got a full. So we'll be back in a few minutes. So Erickson getting ready to inbound the ball here for the Eagles. 17.1 seconds left in the half. Caitlin gets it. Anderson will put up the 3 after Caitlin pass. In and out. And Cousins gets the board for the Oredockers. Penner will try to bring across half court here. Losing the ball. Anderson with the steal. She cannot get it off in time. She got the steal to close the half. And that's it for the first half. Your Unit Eagles up 31. Ashland Oredockers 14. We'll be back after another word in about 10 minutes. Well, the first half scoring here. Eagles had Caitlin Fowler with 5, Andrew Erickson 7, Madison Wilhelm 13, Brooklyn Coatvall with 2, and Violet Hill with 4. And for Ashland, Kendra Big Boy Peel had 6, Josie Brandes 2, and Olive Miller with 6. And if you're looking for something fun to do Saturday night, there is a donkey basketball game here at the UD high school, over in Gym 2. Tickets I saw were going on sale for $10. And that would be after the 2 o'clock boys varsity game against Ashland. So the Eagles will get the ball here to start the half, up 31-14. Erickson pass inside for Anderson. She misses. Miller comes away with the board for the Ordockers. She'll pass ahead to Cousins. Peel will put up the 3. She misses. And Brooklyn wrestles that rebound away for the Eagles. Anderson driving in. A lot of contact. No foul either way. She gets the ball and puts it up and finishes the layup. Her first 2 points of the game. Eagles up 33-14. Miller for 3. She misses. Cousins gets the board for the Ordockers. Passes out to Peel for 3. She misses. So it was partially blocked, I think, by Erickson. Nouveau gets the board underneath, and she is fouled by 43, Brooklyn Coatvall. Her first, team first. So Nouveau will shoot 2. She hits the first. Her first point of the night for the Ordockers. She hits them both. 33-16. Just pass inside to Caitlin. Gets it back out to Wilhelm for 3. Misses that time. Number 1, Peel gets the board. Caller will tip that out for the Eagles. So it'll be Ordockers ball side out. Bow into Peel. Miller inside to Kostak. It's going to be called for a travel. Right idea. Just needs to keep the pivot foot or put the ball on the ground for a dribble. So it'll be Eagles ball. Caitlin tried to hit Wilhelm. Not the greatest of passes there. Out of bounds, so it'll be Ashland ball. Bo steps in for a 3. Misses. Cousins gets the board. Kicks it back out. Erickson there. Hustling in aggressively. Ties up the ball. But it'll be Ashland ball underneath. Erickson with the good hands, gets a steal for the Eagles. Looking to take it all the way in. She misses, but there's going to be a foul on number 1. Kendra Big Boy Peel just picked up her 3rd. Team first. Erickson will shoot 2. Erickson misses it first. Kenner will check in for Cousins. Not Peel, who has 3. Maybe Brandis is checking in for Peel. Erickson misses the second, but she gets the rebound and passes out to Anderson for a 3. She misses, but Wilhelm gets a board. Brooklyn back out to Wilhelm again. Wilhelm drives in, gets a shot up and in. Nice play by Wilhelm. She's got 15 on the night now. Off Neve to Wilhelm, passes ahead to Erickson for 2. Eagles are now up 37-16. Erickson now has 9 on the night. This time Erickson's going to get called for the reach. Will be her second, team second. Hill and Peterson will check in. Brooklyn and Caitlin will take a seat. Miller partially blocked by Erickson on the 3, but Brandis gets it. This is over to Kostak. She gets fouled. It's going to be underneath. Foul on Anderson. Yep, it is Anderson. So it'll be her 3rd, team 3rd. Just a little too high for Brandis, and Wilhelm's able to come away with the steal. Nice pass over to Anderson for 2. Good teamwork there by the Eagles. Anderson has 4 on the night. Peterson almost with the steal. Hayden Severson Vlasnik will check in for the first time to the game. And Merce Anderson will take a seat. Brandis will put up a 3, misses. Wilhelm comes away with the board for the Eagles, and she'll walk it up here. Hill, nice pass into Vlasnik for 2. She scores. 41-16, Eagles with their biggest lead of the night. Miller off from Kostak, did not get it. Wilhelm gets the board, passes ahead to Vlasnik again. She scores again. Severson Vlasnik, 4 on the night now. Last 4 points for the Eagles, 43-16. Brandis will put up another 3. Miller off her hands, saved it. Erickson comes away with it, tries to pass ahead to Severson Vlasnik, just a little too high, out of bounds. So Ordocker's ball here. Wilhelm takes a seat for the Eagles. Kostak and Miller will take a seat for the Ordockers. Peel for 3. She hits her 3rd 3 of the night for the Ordockers, 43-19. Erickson, nice move around the defense of Brandis and hits a nice free throw jumper there. She's up to 11. Cousins with a nice move. She misses. Beal gets the board. This is inside to Brandis. Almost. And Erickson comes away with the board with the Eagles. Brandis playing D on Erickson. She's good around her. As the lay-in, misses, gets the rebound, misses, gets the rebound again, and getting fouled on the third attempt. Should be shooting 2. It's a foul this time. Player number 1, Cousins, so that's her 4th. So she's in foul trouble, so Ramirez will check in for her. Erickson misses the first. She hits the second. She's got 12 on the night now for the Eagles. Penner pressured by Vlasnik. Brandis tried to save it. Peterson comes away with a steal then for the Eagles. Passes back to Kohler. Erickson driving around. Tried to pass it over to Peterson, but Severson Vlasnik gets it. Erickson will put up the 3. She misses. Peterson wins the board down, passes out to Violet for a deep 2. She misses. Caitlin gets the board underneath, and she gets fouled, putting up the shot, so she'll be shooting 2. Oh, it's going to be at number 10, Eva Nove, her second, team third. Caitlin hits the first. She's got 6 on the night now. Anderson will check in for Erickson. Brooklyn will check in for Violet. Caitlin will shoot her second. She misses. Penner comes with the board for the Ordakers. Cousins puts up a shot. She misses. Brandis going after that board, but she was out of bounds. So it'll be Eagles ball, 47-19, 11-3 left in the game. Vlasnik gets the pass inside to Peterson. And there's going to be a foul on number 21, Josie Brandis, her third. Her third, team 4th. So Peterson will be shooting 2. And swishes the first for her first point of the night. Eagles now have 8 gals that have put points on the board. She misses the second. Brandis comes with the board for the Ordakers. Penner pressed by Anderson over to Cousins for a deep 2. Not to give. Penner gets the board, passes back to Cousins again for another deep 2. And Anderson comes away with the board for the Eagles. Passes ahead to Severson Vlasnik for 2, and she scores. She's got 6 all here in the second half. And Corbin will call a timeout. 50-19 Eagles. We'll be back. Never mind, it's a 30-second timeout, so we won't go anywhere. All right, 10:09 left. Brandis out to Ramirez for a three. She misses. Cousins comes away with the board. Over to Penner. She'll launch a three. Misses. Brandis with the board. She'll put up a shot. Miss. Coatval comes away with the board for the Eagles. Passes back to Wilhelm. Wilhelm with the nice move. Pass over to Brooklyn. And there's going to be a reach in on Josie Brandis. That'll be her fourth as well. So they got two of their players now with 4 fouls. Kostak will check in for her. She'll take a seat. Peterson gets the inbounds. Shot fake, put up, or shot fake. Caitlin with the pass over to Wilhelm. Thought about the three. Ramirez with the pressure on Caitlin. She's going to be called for the foul. Just a little too aggressive. Be her first. Team 6th. So one more for the Ordockers, and the Eagles will be shooting. Peterson tried to drive in. And good D by Cousins of the Ordockers to cause the jump ball. But it is Eagles ball on the jump. Wilhelm inbounds to Peterson. Over to Caller. Back to Wilhelm for a three. Off the front of the miss. Tipped around. And Penner had the rebound, but Megan just snatched it from her hands. Puts up the shot and draws the foul from Kostak. Kostak's second foul. Team 7th. Megan will be shooting 2. Megan swishes the first. Second point of the night. Erickson checks in for Kohler. Megan misses a second, but Brooklyn gets the board. Passes over to Wilhelm. Turnaround jumper, and she scores. Wilhelm with now 17 on the night, leading all scorers. Kostak, number 2, first time in the game. Malmberg, she misses. The Eagles race ahead. Pass ahead to Erickson for 2, and she scores. Erickson up to 14. Kostak. Lead by Brooklyn, she misses. Penner gets the board. Passes out to Cousins. And she is fouled by Erickson. No shot, the ref says. So it'll be Ordocker's ball underneath. But the foul is on Andrea Erickson, her third, team 4th. Madeline Schleichner checks into the game for the first time for the Eagles. Sanderson will take a seat. Beal puts up 3, and she gets it to fall. Her 4th 3 of the night for the Ordockers. She's got 12. It's 55-22. Peterson with the post up and under. Nice move, just missed. Peel gets the board for the Ordockers. And now Wilhelm's going to get called for the reach. Be the team 5th. her first foul of the night. Brandis, the dribble out of the double team there. Goes back. Passes to Penner off her side, but she saves it. Back to Brandis. Side to Kostak. And Brooklyn reaches in, gets a jump ball. So it will be Ordocker's ball on the jump. Gill with the shot fake. Goes to Brandis. Nice pass inside to Penner. And she scores. Penner's first 2 of the game. Freshman to freshman there for the Ordockers. Wilhelm out to Brooklyn. Wilhelm will put up the 3 off the front of the rim. Brooklyn able to track the board down. Nice pass underneath Peterson for 2, and she's finished. Peterson with 4 in the night, 57-24. Peel with a deep 3 off the front of the rim. Brandis there for the board. Missed, got the board again, missed, board. And this time she gets fouled on it. 3rd time's a charm. And Brooklyn's gonna draw the foul. Brooklyn's 2nd. Team 6th. Brandis is 4th point of the night. Gonna try for her 5th. She completes the 3-point play. 57-27, Eagles up. Coming on 6 minutes left in the game. Erickson over to Wilhelm. She'll put up the 3. Misses. Peterson with the board. She misses. Peterson gets the board again. Misses. Gets the board another time. Tied up board with Peel of the Ordockers. And the Eagles get the ball on the jump. Number 12, Belle Carlson, sophomore, checks in for the first time for the Eagles. She gets the inbounds from Anderson, back to Anderson. Tried to pass over to Violet. Erickson's able to save it. Gets a running jumper up, misses, and Brandis comes away with the board for the Ordockers. Brandis with the ball, post move, shot up. Henry gets the rebound, but Caitlin steals it right from her. Takes it all the way down and misses off the front of the rim. Erickson gets the board, misses, gets the board again, and puts it in. Erickson, she got hit in the nose. Teary-eyed, something. So she'll take a seat. She's got 16 on the night. To go with Wilhelm, 17. Gonna be a travel there on Brandis. She got the ball, rolled over with it. So Eagles will get the ball back. Caitlin with a nice drive, and she scores. She's got 8 on the night. Penner. Nice speed by Penner. Severson Vlasnik gets the rebound, passes out to Anderson. She passes down low to Caitlin. Nice shot attempt. Misses. Gets the board. Shot attempt. Passes out to Bell. She misses. And Cousins comes away with the board for the Ordockers. #23 Haley Henry in for the first time for the Ordockers as well. And Peel hits another three, her 5th of the night. 61-30. Caitlin tries the three, she missed. Peel comes away with the board. Severson Vlasnik gets a tip to Anderson. And then pass back to Severson Vlasnik for 2. She's got 8. 63-30. Under 3 minutes left. Henry got her shot up. Hill comes away with the board for the Eagles. Anderson will put a 3 up and she hits it. Nice step in 3. She's got 7 on the night. Another 3 for Beal. She misses. Brandis gets the board and she's able to finish. Her 7th point of the night. 66-32. Bell with a free throw jumper, misses off the front rim. Beal comes away with the board. Cousins pushing it up. Henry tried to get a shot, but Severson Vlasnik's there for the block. Kohler comes away with the board. And Coach Harris wants to call a timeout here for subbing. Looks like Corbin's coach is all, Ashland's coach is all right with that. Corbin, he doesn't want to take the time. So the Eagles will retain possession. So you got number 5, Nelson in for the first time. Schleichner passes inside to Vlasnik. Out to Nelson. Mrs. Bell gets the board. And she is fouled, putting the shot up. Foul is going to be at number 5, Ramirez, her 2nd. Team 7th. Bell Carlson shooting 2. Off the front, back of the rim with the first. It's the student section, and the teammates are pulling for it here to get the point. She gets the second. The student section erupts there. She gets a point on the board, her first point of the game. 67-32. Deep 3 for number 10. Carlson comes away with the board for the Eagles. Schleichner, they're telling her to shoot it. She tries to hit Vlasnik underneath off her hand out of bounds. So Ashland ball, 59.3 seconds left in the game. Eagles have this one in hand. Then we have foul on Violet Hill, her first. team 7th. So Addison will be shooting a 1-on-1 for Ashland. She misses a 1-1. Hill gets the board. Passes out to Schleichner. Ashland with the steal. Malmberg comes away with the ball. Passes back to Nove. She'll put up a deep 2, in and out. Ramirez gets the board. Passes inside to Kostak. Nice move. She can't finish. She cannot keep possession of the board. Out of bounds. Eagles ball. Eagles now have 9 players that have scored tonight. Severson Vlasnik. Her space. She gets a 2 off the backboard. Looks like she was mouthing, "I'm sorry." Seemed like she knocked the Ashland girl to the ground. And that's going to do it here tonight. Eagles come away with a 69-32 win. Eagles put up 31 in the first half and topped that with 38 here in the second. And Ashland put up 14 and 18. So the Eagles were led tonight with Madison Wilhelm 17, Andrew Erickson had 16. Ashland was led in scoring with Kendra Big Boy Peel with 15, all threes. And so the Eagles get their first conference win in the heart of the North. They jump up to 1-1. Ashland falls to 0-2. And your Eagles play Tuesday next week. Home game against the Amory Warriors. And Ashland gets to travel to Hayward next Thursday. So thank you for joining us. Please come back on Saturday and watch the Unity Eagles boys basketball team take on the Ashland Orduckers varsity basketball game. And if you're looking for something else to do after that, there's the donkey basketball game going on at 7 o'clock. Have a great rest of your week, and maybe see you Saturday.